Dragunity Knight Harun. So this is the 4th Dragunity card from Cybernetic Horizon. This is the Dragunity Knight that appeared on the promotional poster along with Ascalon, and on the card Dragunity Drive along with the other 3 level 6 Dragunity Knight Synchros. It's a level 6 Wind Dragon Synchro Tuner. So Wind Dragon, that's pretty obvious. It follows the level 6 Dragunity Knight convention for stats, which is its attack and defense add up to 3100, and its 1200 attack 1900 defense mirrors Vadriana's 1900 attack 1200 defense, which is pretty appropriate seeing as how this is kind of like a Vadriana clone, except that it's a Synchro Tuner instead of a normal Synchro. So, that's pretty cool. Its Synchro materials follow the new convention, being Dragunity Tuner plus anything else, instead of the Dragon Wing Beast combo. Its effects, it has 2 effects, both of them are hard once per turn, but you can use both of them once each on the same turn. First effect, if there's a special summon, you can equip a Dragunity from your graveyard to this card. Second effect, if this is sent to the graveyard, you can equip this to a Dragunity card you control, and the equipped monster gains 1000 attack and defense. Cool thing is, a lot of my predictions came true. One being, I expected that we were getting a Synchro Tuner, and we did. The other one being it's level 6 because it appeared with 3 other level 6s on Dragunity Drive. That came true as well. What didn't come true is that I expected this card to do something on your opponent's turn. So, I mentioned that the problem with Ascalon's floating effect is that if it triggers on your opponent's turn, you can't summon anything meaningful of it that does something disruptive on your opponent's turn. So this doesn't make Ascalon's floating effect better, which is unfortunate, and I'm pretty sure that we're not getting another Dragunity Knight in the set. Could be wrong, but... So I think at this point we can safely conclude that Ascalon's floating effect is pretty shit. Let's hope the rest of our predictions come true though, that the guy riding this is a level 4 Wing Beast that's coming out in this set. So that should be like the 5th card. We might get more than 5, we might get 6, don't know. Get like a spell or something. As for the effects, both of these effects, there's not much to talk about. If we only look at the Dragunity cards we currently know, this card is kind of like a strictly worse version of Vadriana. But I suspect that these 2 effects would have something significant to do with the upcoming Dragunity support that's yet to be announced. But we might as well go over its effects and its interactions with the old Dragunity cards anyways. So the first effect, if this card is special summoned, you can equip a Dragunity to this. So this is very similar to Vadriana, except it says when it's special summoned instead of when it's synchro summoned. So this allows you to trigger its effect on Red Eyes Darkness Metal revivals or Soul Charge revivals, things like that. Although, do remember that this is a hard once per turn, which makes it kind of meaningless, but it might come up in like the long game that you shouldn't be going into anyways with this deck. But overall, this is not as good as Vadriana's effect, and not as good as Gaydarg's effect. You can use Gaydarg's effect every time you revive it off Red Eyes Darkness Metal. So Gaydarg is still going to be the main combo Dragunity Knight of the deck. This has not replaced it. The other difference is this can't equip any Dragunity, not just level 3 or lower Dragon Tuners. So this kind of indicates to me that the new level 4 Wing Beast might have an effect to summon itself from the equipped zone. Like that makes sense to me because this is a level 6 Synchro Tuner. And if the level 4 Wing Beast has an effect to summon itself from the equip, you can climb into the new boss monster Ascalon easily that way. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. As for its interactions with the cards we currently know, there isn't really that many. Like you can equip some of the big Dragunity armors like Laberton and then Summoner of Militum, but that means you're running like Militum and Laberton, which aren't very good cards. So yeah, there's not really anything beyond equipping Kus or Phalanx with this effect right now. Second effect, it reminds me of Trick Clown. So when this is sent to the graveyard by like any means, so like it includes going straight from the extra deck to the graveyard, It includes being used as a synchro material, link material, detached as an overlay unit. You can equip it to a Dragunity and it gains 1000 attack and defense. I don't really care about attack and defense values. It's also got a hard once per turn, that's why it reminds me of Trick Clown. You know, you can leave this under, say, an entomb, and when your opponent kills this, you can equip it to a Dragunity card, although you shouldn't be leaving a Dragunity on the field in the first place, since you're converting all of your Dragunities into Synchro boss monsters and Exceed boss monsters. So this doesn't really have an application on our opponent's turn yet. Again, on our own turn, this isn't really like a +1, since its only interaction is with Militum and the new trap Dragunity Drive. Well, I guess this is pretty interesting with Dragunity Drive, although Dragunity Drive is pretty terrible. Now on your opponent's turn, say you detach this for Bouncer or something, equip it to a Dragunity that you kept on the field for some reason. And then Dragunity Drive can summon this from the equip, and then you can equip something from your graveyard to this card. That's pretty decent card economics, although you're running a lot of bad cards just to pull something pretty mundane off. But yeah, this effect kind of screams to me that we're gonna get a new card that increases access to Militum, since really both of these effects have high combo capabilities with Militum. Maybe we're looking at something like a Zodiac Barrage for Dragunities or something. But yeah, that's really all I've got on the effects right now. The picture is pretty cool. I really like the blue and green color combination. Not sure about the lavender. But yeah, this card art definitely maintains the old Dragunity style, which is pretty nice. As for Harun, the name, it's probably based on some sort of mythical weapon like the rest. Not sure which. If someone knows, it would be great if you tell me. But yeah, that's all I got for now.